Due to the graphic nature of this program, parental discretion is advised. Welcome to Outrageous TV. International video so amazing, you won't believe it's on television. Tonight, out-of-control game shows where contestants experience real peril and real pain.
Pour donner plus de réalisme à ce jeu, le candidat malheureux était...
Surveillance cameras that capture the most amazing and disturbing real-life videos. A sexy hidden camera prank that goes way beyond shocking. Some truly unbelievable amateur talent. And a special on-stage performance that you'll have to see to believe. Plus clips from shows that until tonight have been banned in America. You'll see this and much more, all on Outrageous TV. And now, here's your host from Mad TV, Phil LaMarr.
Let me ask you something. Do you search your measly 500 channels for the bizarre, the surreal, the freaky, only to wind up empty and dissatisfied? Are you ready for that next level of TV evolution? Well, thanks to those fascist eggheads on the Supreme Court, we won't be seeing a live execution for at least another 10 years. But until then, we've got something almost as good. The world's most outrageous TV. It's our life's goal to hunt down the most incredible and eye-popping video moments from over 5,000 TV stations worldwide. For you, just sit back and enjoy. But be forewarned, there are some things you can't unsee. Since the birth of the cinema, most dumb comedies have featured a scene where some poor sap gets hit in the crotch. And while most guys and some female golfers will tell you there's absolutely nothing funny about this occurrence, there seems to be one Pacific Rim country in particular that thinks there's nothing more hilarious than getting whacked in the grapes with a blunt object. In Japan, doctors have a very unique method of performing vasectomy.
Scalpel? Oh, no, I'm not getting close to that thing.
Actually, this is a wacky Japanese game show. Come to think of it, is there any other kind? Now, what, you may ask, is the purpose of this show? Well, I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? And the prize? Well, as they say on those award shows, practicing your craft is reward enough. And like all good soldiers wounded in battle, he's given the Purple Heart. Now, these guys are lining up to compete in this brutal Japanese game show where the object, and it does have one, is to make it up the wall despite the pain being inflicted on them. Now, how is the pain inflicted? By a hard black ball from below and a dense gourd from above. Right, here it goes. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Well, maybe it'll dull his senses. So that he won't feel that. Oh. Thank God they have a professional caveman doing this, not some amateur.
Oh, Mama! Don't feel like talking right now!
And if that isn't disturbing enough, we top it off with a nice sexual harassment. College. It used to be a place to expand your mind, exchange ideas, and prepare for adulthood. Now, it's a place where your parents pay $25,000 a year for you to funnel cheap beer and download Turkish porn off the internet. The students you're about to see are doing far worse. Take a look. Here are some potential engineering students working on a new missile guidance system for the Department of Defense.
Park and show the rule. Play targets.
Either that, or they're a couple of dorks with way too much time on their hands. I vote for the too much time. Well, you know we gotta see that again. student hard at work. No, that's not his tongue. It's saliva. You know, a good follow-up trick to this would be getting a job in 4 years.
Other qualifications? What other qualifications? Didn't you see? I picked up most of them. I'm the frog boy.
Pick an orifice, any orifice. No, not that one. Wonder why you can't get any dates. No, I'm talking about the nose. These next higher education videos involve people doing things with their noses that many would consider odd, inappropriate, or just downright offensive. But, hey, I'm not one to judge, so you decide for yourself. Here we have a woman shooting treats from her nose while the dog catches them. Yeah. You can see the trick she does with ping pong balls. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the world's worst blind date. A guy who's learned to funnel spaghetti through his nose. Oh. Very difficult. Oh! Don't laugh, you're just encouraging. By the way, if you're stupid enough to try this at home, you're not the caliber of viewer we want watching our show. Stay tuned for some groundbreaking television, plus the rest of this show.
Up next, this woman's got her eyes and her thighs on a new VCR. And when milk doesn't do a body good. Oh, when outrageous TV returns.
Poet, author, and humanitarian Henry David Thoreau once said that there's nothing more satisfying to the soul than laughing at the misfortune of others. All right, he never said that. I made it up, because chicks dig Thoreau. Anyway, these commercials seem to have no ethical qualms about scoring cheap laughs off the suffering of others. As Ricardo Montalban might say, enjoy.
Lastig, als je geen keus hebt. Dat zal je met de kabel niet snel gebeuren. 1001 programma's gewoon beter.
Of course, the greatest misfortune in life is death. And in our capitalistic society, even that's fair game when you got spots like this.
Eu tô comendo a sua mulher.
Remember the guy in high school who tripped in the middle of the cafeteria, had really bad acne, and always had a stream of toilet paper stuck to his shoe? No? Well, he remembers you. Anyway, speaking of pathetic people, let's take a look at a few folks in embarrassing situations that'll make you cringe, laugh, and generally feel much better about yourself. Let's face it, nobody really likes to work. Especially when you're a high school student stuck in a pointless, dead-end job. This guy would do anything to relieve the boredom, including a minor round of pyromania with the store's lighter displays. Ooh. Oh. Huh, that was fun. Now let's do something completely different. Or maybe not. Oh. But even this doesn't quell his restless spirit. He wants to know where his life will lead him. Perhaps a career in politics, joining the Navy. Yeah, on one of those nuclear submarines. But if you notice that flame on the display, his immediate future is about to be decided for him. Hot jaw! Oh my God! Ooh, that's hot. How about on the floor? Oh, it's still burning. Now, the final question in our aptitude test: where wouldn't you throw burning debris when working at a gas station? At the gas pump? The Japanese are unrivaled when it comes to influences on American culture. They've given us karaoke, Speed Racer, Pat Morita. The list goes on. But right now, I want you to take a look at their latest contribution. A group of cutting-edge performance artists known as the Tokyo Shock Boys.
Introduce our members.
Check out the guy in the middle.
Stand up.
He's not just another pretty face. He's also got a killer butt. It's there under all that fuzzy stuff. Now, we may not be able to show you his glutes of steel, but you will see what he can do to a chopstick. Thanks, waiter. Value, of course. Please put your skirt down. And now for the ultimate challenge. 2 butt cheeks, 1 cactus.
Pasta. Come on.
Is this trip really necessary? I'm not so much impressed with the butt as with the outfit. Hard to find a song that strong. But wait, this guy isn't just a one-trick pony, oh no!
Hey, dude.
Hey, Doc, it hurts when I go like this. All I can say is, this is the grossest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And don't ask where the cookies come out. You don't want to know. Sure, you could take a walk or read a book, but why? We'll be back.
Up next, what would you put in your mouth for money? Plus a hidden camera prank that is truly twisted. All when Outrageous TV returns. Due to the graphic nature of this program, parental discretion is advised.
Your mother always told you not to put things in your mouth because you don't know where they've been. But, on the other hand, just because you do know where something's been doesn't mean you should put it in your mouth. Take a look-see. The object of this game is for the contestant to keep his tongue on the handrail for 1 cycle. Gee, I don't even touch those with my hand. The spray bottle is to keep his tongue well lubricated. Revolution's almost complete. Hey, you're pretty good at that stage rifle. Want to go out later? Excuse me, sir, but we're going to have to ask you to leave or buy something. I'll buy something. Now, here's one for the personal collection. There's a camera mounted on that spoon, and the spoon is full of maggots. The hosts are trying to get passers-by to eat the spoonful of these measly little worms for a measly little prize. And nobody would do something that stupid, would they?
Yeah?
Oh, she's seems such a pretty little girl. Oh, hey, don't eat that last one. It fell on the floor. What, do we have to make sure she chews and swallows? You ever do something really stupid or embarrassing? And I mean real stupid and real embarrassing. And then, thank the Lord above, that nobody was there with the camera? Well, what if somebody was there with the camera? I think it might go a little something like this. Now, a busy day of shopping can get anybody's panties in a twist. This babe's got hers twisted around her knee. Now, she needs a helping hand and isn't picky about who that hand is attached to. Oh, this is too good to be true. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Look at this. You guys are helpful, but not very thorough. You want me to touch your panties? Did my husband put you up to this? Okay, but just this one. Hey, I kind of like it. Call me. Now, this smooth operator is riding to the rescue of our damsel in distress on a moped. Oh, he's definitely a take charge kind of guy. Allow me. All the people she asked for help, not one had the common sense to say, I'll hold the bucks. You pull them up. She gets a couple of flat refusals and a couple of proposals. But at last, the lady with the loose drawers lets the cat out of the bag. These guys were left with only dreams of what might have been. The great thing about organized crime, other than it gives burly men a chance to wear jewelry, is that it doesn't require a college degree to get your foot in the door. To get started in a life of crime, all you need is enthusiasm, a strong back, and in this case, an IQ somewhere below 70. Take a look. Okay, your old VCR just ate your copy of Happy Gilmore. You need a new machine, but you don't have the scratch. The solution? Oh, my. The 5-finger tooth-eye discount. There she goes, heading for the door. If not for this surveillance tape, her smooth moves might have gone undetected. She was busted and had to give back the VCR and the microwave. When we come back, even more reasons to stay locked in your home.
Up next, a Russian game show where you get to steal a car. And if you're caught, you go to jail. Plus, we unveil a clip that until tonight has been banned in America. All when Outrageous TV continues.
Well, the Cold War is over. The Soviet Union is divided, and many fear that Russian missiles could fall into wrong hands. Well, let me tell you, if they build weapons their way to make game shows, we ain't got nothing to worry about. And there's one called Interceptor. The contestant must actually steal a car that's parked outside the studio. If he can then elude the police for 30 minutes, he wins the car. If not, he goes straight to jail. Well, gee, that sounds like fun to me. And we're off. The contestant makes his way into the car with his accomplices. Car is started. There they go, on a mission from God. I'm not stopping. I told you to go before we left. Looks like we've got company. Yes, it's Russia's finest. Cagney and Lysakov. Defend the motherland. Just shoot him in the leg. I want him alive. Oh, wrong turn, comrades. And it looks like the jig is up. Let this be a lesson to you kids out there. Game shows don't pay. Sadly, he did not get the car, was later shot, and his family was fined for the price of the bullet. This next segment is called Banned in the USA. I'm getting sick and tired of the man telling me what I can and cannot do. Well, first I can't play lawn darts. Then I can't drive a Ford Pinto. And now I cannot watch the Ultimate Fighting Championship? Oh, well, I'm fed up. And right now, I'm going to show some clips of foreign TV that have been banned in the USA. And there is nothing the man can do to stop it. Okay, maybe there is something he can do to stop it. Well, you go ahead and take a look at this anyway.
Remember those Tokyo Shock Boys? Here's their crowning achievement.
This guy's packing a load in his diapers. A load of firecrackers, that is. I call them the Pampers of Pain. Again, you gotta ask yourself, why? Congratulations! You have just wasted a precious portion of your life that you can never get back. Then again, you have sampled the cultural diversity of global television. And is that really time wasted? Yeah, probably. But it was still fun. All right, till next time, I'm Phil LaMarr, reminding you that knowledge is power. And without power, there would be no television. Thanks for watching. Good night.
If you have something that's outrageous, twisted, or kinky, we want to see it. Really, we do. Get it on videotape and send your tape to Outrageous TV. P.O. Box 2904, Toluca Lake, California, 91610-0904. If we use your tape, you'll be $500 richer. Come on. Who else will pay you for that weird stuff you do?
Fox Monday. Jennifer Love Hewitt is on her own
I want to do something outrageous.
and finding out
I just want to live a little, you know?
that you're never too young to start over.
Take me home. Here's right.
An all-new time of your life. Then, life at the office for Ally McBeal has its ups and its downs. Ally says, show me the new therapist.
You tried to give it to me in suppository so you can stick it up your...
An all-new Ally McBeal. It all starts tomorrow at 8/7 Central on Fox.